It's Friday afternoon, weekend's almost here, the weather is dull again, but you can guarantee it's going to be a nice weekend and I really want to get out and give this thing a good shakedown, so I shall try and get it stripped down, give it a good clean, make a good list of what it needs, but yeah, generally just get my eyes on everything, go through it, give it a real good clean, maybe pull a few bits off, and yeah, try and make a list for what I need to go and buy or what I need to get my hands on straight away and what can wait, and then hopefully take it for a blast. Probably Sunday, we'll see. I might probably still gonna have some bits to do tomorrow, so let's see how this pans out. We'll get it apart, give it a good clean, see what it wants. It's hard enough trying to find somewhere in Australia open on a Friday, let alone a Saturday, so yeah, I'm going to try and rush around Saturday morning and pick up any bits that I need. Not going to do much more than that tonight. I'm going to run out of daylight soon, so we'll get it clean. It's not bad. Bit of Aussie dust in there. We'll give it a good wash and then get it in the garage. Check it over. Alright, it's clean. Oh, it was clean anyway, but it's cleaner now. Yeah. Can really see the low Ks now on the chassis and the engine. It's not done much at all, but definitely need to change that chain. That is absolutely goosed. Sprocket, absolutely goosed. Same on the Supermoto wheels. But that's going to be weekend's job, sort out bits and pieces. Probably just take it for a run first before I do chain and sprockets, because I might want to change the gearing. So now we've cleaned it. It's pretty dry because we're in Australia. What we'll do now is get a load of duck oil type spray, or lanolin, what they use in Australia. Seems to be pretty good stuff. And obviously put water in all the electrics. Obviously not too much, but got to sort of get it in everywhere. So we'll douse everything in duck oil type spray, chase all that water out of everything, spray grease on everything. Yeah, get it lubricated again now we've washed it all out. So let's get it back in the garage. So we're back in. Normally I'd dry it off with an airline, blow all the water off first, and then spray grease everything and duck oil everything, especially all the electrics. But I don't have that privilege just yet. I'm a bit short on air compressors. So I really want to get that small tank on, the original one. So I think it'll look awesome with that on. I don't really need the big Safari tank on at the minute, although in Australia you're not going to get very far on that little tank. So we'll just have to see. I think I'll probably get 100 Ks maybe out of that little tank. We'll see. And I'm going to take the passenger pillion foot pegs off. We don't need them. They're not going to get used anytime soon. Probably leave this mini rack on. There is some grab rails. You can take that rack off and just have a small grab rail here, which you need the grab rail either way for trying to sling it around, and definitely when I fall over in the bush, I'm going to need something to grab onto to pick it back up again. So yeah, we'll leave that on. Leave that on for now. Maybe at some point get a new bag, because that one's a bit tattered. It's quite handy for putting a few tools in at the minute. There's also a little factory KTM toolbox. Oh, it's too wet for me to undo it at the minute, but yeah, that had a factory KTM toolkit in it, which I don't think it does anymore, but it's all a nice little stash to put some bits in when you're out riding, adventure riding as we're going to be doing. So, right, let's spray some stuff about, clean any more bits up that I've missed. Alright, that'll do. It's getting late. As you can probably hear, cicadas are letting us know it's bedtime. The kookaburras are off as well now. So, how much better does that look with the original tank on? Oh, steady on. So it's a shame I won't be able to travel too far with that tank on. I'm probably going to need the safari tank on more often than not, but we'll see. Might be able to get a fuel bladder or something. Just stick with that one. Just carry a fuel bladder on the back. So, but yeah, that'll do for tonight. We'll go find a bike shop open in the morning, get some tyre levers, get that rear tyre flipped around because it's facing the wrong way. So that'll be a nice fight. Yeah, get that done. We'll get those on tomorrow hopefully. Maybe even get out for a little blast, we'll see. Alright, new day. Been to the bike shop, got some filter oil, some brake fluid for the front brake because that's soft, some piddly little tyre levers. So we'll have a look at swapping that tyre around, have a bit of a wrestle with that, see if we can flip that and then put the big disc on, get that bolted up to the front. Big disc, we've got the caliper bracket for that, so that should be straight swap. I've ordered a fuel tap to go in the tank because swapping that fuel tap over every time you want to swap the tank is an absolute nightmare, so there's no way we're doing that. So the cost of, I think it was $70 for a new tap, or a second-hand tap. Well, I think it's a new one, replacement, sort of factory OEM one. But yeah, look at them bolts. They're just an absolute pain to get into. And that one was like pretty much 3/4 full. So not only is it really heavy, but really difficult to change the tap or take the tap out of it when it's full of fuel. And to try and get it in that one. So ordered a tap for that, so in future, hopefully that'll just be straight swap. If you want to put the big tank on, it'll be a 10-minute job, just swap it over. That's the plan. And yeah, we'll try and do the same with the wheels. So he said he used to just leave the small disc on, so he must have swapped the disc every time he changed the wheels, but I don't see how that's an easier way. I think just changing a couple of bolts for the caliper bracket. Just unbolt the caliper and bolt that bracket on. I'm sure that's probably quicker. Ordered a bolt kit because there's a couple of bolts missing for plastics and stuff, so yeah, let's try and get it set up so that it's proper dual sport and I can just swap the wheels easily and swap the tank easily. So yeah, let's get it up and running. Might have a quick look at that front brake before I take it out because it's just a bit soft. Just don't feel nice and sharp like it should do, so we'll get the wheels on first and then go from there. Yeah, let's try and get this tyre swapped. Alright. We got there. Taking most of my Saturday. But wheels are on. Tail lights fixed. New bulb and a bit of clean off the contacts. Suspension's all set. Factory settings for supermoto setup. Tyre pressures are all set. Tyre is swapped around. Yeah, we're good to go. So, just the only problem I've had is I wanted to put the big disc on the front wheel. Got a massive 320mm disc to go on there, but even though it comes with the disc and the extension bracket for the caliper, it doesn't fit that caliper, so that was a shame. So just have to just get the right caliper bracket. I have to do a bit more research into that. But the match is on, watching the boxing. It's not a great deal happening there, so sun's shining. Should probably go out for a spin, shouldn't we? Actually give it a go. Let's see. So just bear with us until I get a bit of recording equipment, get a microphone rigged up to a camera, and probably get a better camera eventually. In the meantime, just enjoy this little clip of me riding around the streets. yeah, I guess that was as expected pretty much. Beast, feels good on these wheels and tyres, ridiculous amounts of torque, and yeah, there's just lots of vibration. That's the only thing I wasn't really ready for, I guess. Through the seat and through the bars, loads of vibration, but stops well, even on that little brake on the front, that little disc. Loads of stopping power on the back and the front together, and yeah, it feels like once you get comfortable with it, it'll be a real weapon. So I suppose we'll just leave it at that. Next time there's just going to be more videos of me riding it, I guess, because now I've pretty much done everything. I noticed the neutral light isn't working, so we'll have a look at that maybe tomorrow. But yeah, just little jobs like that to do now. Well happy.